Hey guys, so today we're going to be looking at more relationship stories. Yeah, let's just get right into the video. My 28-year-old bum of a brother just announced that he's dating an 18-year-old girl. I went to her and scared her off by being honest about who my brother is. Family is disgusted that I'm trying to keep him from being happy. How do I explain this was in the best interest for everyone? Oh, I stand by this person. Yeah, if you know your brother's a terrible person and you don't want them manipulating someone who's just way younger because they have less experience, yeah, they did well. Context: my brother is a leech. He's the baby of the family, and nobody ever does or says anything that might set him off. Every single amazing opportunity that has come his way, he has shit on by being lazy, sleeping in, playing video games, etc., etc. He still lives with our parents. He only hits me or the family up when he needs money. This is the basic gist of who he is. There's this girl that we have known since childhood, family friend. She's in her first year of university, and somehow she and my brother have gotten together. Okay, this takes a different turn because if he's known her since she was a kid and now they got together because she turned 18, yeah, no thank you. I have no idea when they started talking, but I do know that she's way too young and naive to be dating someone like my brother. I've seen him single-handedly destroy other women's lives by infecting them with his lifestyle. It's no coincidence that women he has dated have all either quit their jobs or dropped out of school once they start dating him. She's a smart and driven young girl with a passion for journalism. She does not need the influence of my brother in any capacity. I literally just drove up to her parents' home and told her who my brother is, why she doesn't want to date him, and what will happen if she dates him. And I finished by telling her she can do what she wants to do, but just wanted to make sure she was informed before she starts getting more serious with him. I left and told her it's in her best interest not to get involved with him. I forgot about it and got a text a day later from my parents and my brother, and then the rest of our extended family asking me why I'm actively trying to ruin my brother's life when he's trying to get back on his feet. They are all angry with me for pushing away a source of happiness for him. A source of happiness? What? So the family's just literally feeding into his uselessness, right? They literally want him to just stay useless. Why would you want that for your kid? I've seen this exact story play out a million times. He gets this burst of energy where he says he's going to change and starts getting money and help from family and just blows it all away again because of some kind of health issue or the job market is bad or something else. Is there even a point for me to try and explain to my family? I feel like they are also blind to who my brother is. I have no clue what to do as nobody seems to see where I'm coming from. Any advice would be greatly appreciated. No, just don't even explain. Who cares? Seriously, who cares? As long as the girl is safe, that's all that matters. I totally get this person because that girl is literally their childhood or family friend, right? And they've known her since she was a kid. And I think they did a good job because, seriously, you're 28 years old, you don't have a job, you're just sleeping at home, rotting away, but you want to date an 18-year-old? And I don't get what the family is thinking. Like, why do they think that if he's dating someone, he would get better? He's dated plenty of people before, and what is he now? Still useless. They were really like, he's gonna get back on his feet once he dates an 18-year-old. I don't know what's going on with the family, but they are definitely the reason why he's like this. Enablers. My girlfriend has given up on her career after I became a millionaire. How do I tell her this won't work out? Backstory: I met my girlfriend Kylie in community college 7 years ago. We became really close friends and started dating 2 years later. At the time, she wanted to be a nurse, which was great. She was really passionate about it, and I fully supported her. I ended up transferring to a 4-year university and earning my MBA. Kylie supported me emotionally the entire time through school, which I'm grateful for. Kylie's parents ended up cutting her off financially because of her spending habits. She ended up taking a year off to work to help her with her bills. In the meantime, I invested all my savings, time, and energy into a startup platform with my best friend in the automotive industry. Earlier this year, we were bought out for a life-changing amount of money. We were both kept on as consultants with a high-paying salary as well. Kylie had kept her job at a jewelry store this entire time. After the buyout, she told me she was handing her 2 weeks in. I offered to pay for her school and expenses. At first, she was excited to go back and earn her nursing degree. I ended up purchasing a condo for us to live in, big step from our apartment, close to her school. Over the weekend, we were talking, and she threw out the fact that she wasn't sure about wanting to go back to school and that she could be a stay-at-home wife. We're not married. I didn't say anything in the moment because I wasn't sure on how to respond. Part of what attracted me to her in the first place was her ambition. It just doesn't sit right with me that she quit her job and her career goals after I came into money. Her shopping and spending has also gone up. She's been looking at new cars. I could be overreacting, but something just doesn't seem right. I still love her and want to work it out, but I don't like this new side of her I'm seeing. He should just talk to her. I don't think there's any better advice for him than to just talk to her, right? Just tell her how you feel about the whole thing. So she's literally just telling him that she just doesn't want to do anything in life anymore because they don't even have kids yet, you know? It would be understandable if she was a stay-at-home mum, but like, what is she gonna do now if she's like a stay-at-home wife at 25 years old? I mean, they're not even married yet. That's the problem. They're not even married yet. And she's already thinking about all these things. I guess it makes sense why her parents cut her off early. I mean, the best thing is just communicate, right? Tell her what you're okay with, tell her what you're not okay with, and see if she's okay to compromise. If not, then it probably won't last. My boyfriend charged me $100 for ruining his shirt in the wash. My boyfriend and I have been together for almost 3 years. I recently graduated college and I'm taking a gap year while I apply to dental school. I'm currently working as a dog sitter while I study for a big exam to get into dental school, so I'm paying only about 20% of our rent for the past 4 months. By January, I expect to have a full-time job after my exam and will help more with rent. In exchange for my boyfriend paying more of the rent, I cook every weekday, do the laundry, vacuum, take the trash, etc. Basically all the house chores. My boyfriend never fails to mention how little rent I pay, even though we agree this will be temporary. I also pay $200 for grocery each month. We never go out to eat, probably twice in the past 3 months, so he's not spending on restaurants. That's the dynamic of our finances. Recently, while doing the laundry, one of his white shirts for work got a pink mark on the collar from the detergent, and he charged me $100 for this shirt since it was expensive. I was very offended by that. It felt like something a cheap person would do, especially since I've bought him clothes many times without any special occasion. He never gets me gifts unless it's my birthday or Christmas, which is fine, but I give him gifts all year round, making me sensitive about him charging me for the shirt. The day he charged me, I had bought him a special Colombian hot dog I wanted him to try. I was only going to take one bite because I'm not that much fan of hot dogs. However, after he charged me the $100, I ended up eating the hot dog myself in front of him and told him to reheat the food I made yesterday if he was hungry. I never really thought he was a cheap person, but this felt like a cheap thing to do and say. Oh wow. Personally, I don't think I can be in a relationship if it's very transactional. You made a mistake? Well, you gotta pay up. I can't, seriously, I can't. I think maybe it's because I'm just too sensitive. I'm emotional. I mean, it really just means he's upset about paying more rent than her. And seriously, if he's upset about it, then he should just talk about it instead of like being petty like this, because that's really gonna affect his relationship. Do you know what I mean? If he doesn't want to be paying more rent, then talk about it. I feel like some people don't talk about things, and then, you know, things like this happen and they're like, well, you gotta pay me up. You gotta pay up because I'm doing all this for you. I'm paying this for you, so you gotta pay up. Just talk, people, just talk. Well, that's it for the video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Tell me in the comments down below what your thoughts are, and as always, thanks for watching. Hope you guys liked it, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!